Back again with Per Aspera here on the Vortex. And, as usual, right as we get into it, we have another reflection.
Mars has a supply of CO2 in its carbonate veins. Extracting it would be a great use of resources.
It always seems to be when we start a video, we always have a reflection or we have a call of some type. It's like never ends. They just love supplying us with information for whatever reason. But hey, it's what gets the story moving forward, I suppose. As it stands, we are still working on building up our nitrogen, I believe, so we can get our CO2 below 5% now, as well as drop our oxygen below 30%. We also want to keep this below 70% or else we start having risk of fire. We're going to be doing that by trying to get our, I believe it's nuclear extraction here, which I suppose is going to be like a CO2 plant. We also had shut off our biodomes, but I think we'll leave that one functioning for the time being so that we do at least still have something coming over and producing this CO2 into oxygen, because we want to keep that up. One moment, please. There we go. Alright. Sam has been dealt with for the time being. We'll see if he continues squeaking or not. Oop, we have a power station not connected to anything. That's no good. And that going in gear also popped. And there we go. Now we have a CO2 emitter, which we don't need actually. Okay, we needed this so that we can get to the nitrate extractor, which would give us the nitrogen that we needed. Now that being said, I think we do have a nitrogen import going along. That's getting started, and that will continue to loop as it goes, which will bring in a steady supply of nitrogen. Yeah, currently we're at 100 millibars right now. We just need to continue bringing it in to drop these both here. Now, at this point, I don't know if in doing so, that's going to basically complete our quote-unquote game as it stands. For all I know, it may have more after this, but our job was specifically to terraform Mars, which technically we've done. So now the question is where does the game go from there? Which I'm sure we'll eventually find out. I mean, if anything, we know that the ISA will eventually come back and try to wreak whatever vengeance they can in regards to the fact that we basically told them to leave us alone. How that's going to work out in our favor, I don't know. Things may go well, things may not go well. We can only wait and see. We got another scanner down there. Trying to connect these two here so that all of this is covered. In regards to the fact that, you know, so much is connected. We can also come down here and grab a bunch of this stuff here by the looks of it. So we might as well. Come on out of it. There we go. We got that one down. More mines we put down, more income we have. Obviously, it never goes wrong.
We need more nitrogen in the atmosphere. We should be able to extract a good amount from the nitrate deposits.
Which we will. If anything, it's going to give us just that much more of an easier time bringing it in. Let's see. We'll also go ahead, throw down another worker hub up here. Cover that. We are a little low on workers by the looks of it. Oh no, that's... No, yeah, that's our workers. This is our maintenance. So we're okay right now. And we're still only at 25% explored of Mars. And that's with all of this having been uncovered. 25%. That's it. Still disappointed we're missing out on all of this up here. All of these goodies up in here, they're all going to be basically flooded in as time goes on. You know, Unfortunate, we can only do so much, but kind of wish we could have done more. Oh well. Let's see. So waiting on that there. That one there would basically be able to jump to this one here. But until this one is able to connect over here, what we can do when we wait is that's a higher priority. So hopefully things will start rushing over that direction a bit quicker. Yeah, all we can do is wait at this point. I mean, there's currently one guy doing all that work there. It's weird that escape doesn't allow you just to go back to your normal view screen as opposed to having to actually click out of it, but that's just the way they designed it. How's our other side looking? Because we did have... Okay, this is all connected up here. Not much... We can kind of come out here, grab a bunch of uranium. Why not? And we'll also throw down another crater dome. We'll also have access to the chemical plant right here as well. And we need... Come on. Worker hub. Right there. And I need maintenance and of course power. A bunch of uranium right there. We will go ahead and throw down a couple more of those. There we go. That will help work out that area. We're still waiting on even more columns. We're up to 3,000 so far out of 12,000 that we could have. So we have a ton of room people can expand into. We just don't have a whole lot of people showing up at this point. Also still need to do up our defensive network, which I think is going to be part of a research we have to grab. Okay, yeah, we're down to 29% CO2. Atmospheric O2 is 42%. I think we'll go ahead and shut down that biodome we saw earlier. If we can find it again. There it is. Shut that down so that we don't have... I mean, what plant life there is naturally is going to help bring the CO2 down into oxygen anyway, but we don't need to encourage it any further. Right now we just need to get our nitrogen supply going. We're sitting at 125, so that's, you know, big help on that one. I think that was in regards to our import. Yeah, our import went through just fine. Now we're building up for another run on that. So, you know, that's helpful in that aspect. But hopefully once we get the actual research done, we'll be able to supply it ourselves a lot faster. There we are. Coming back out, and it is also kind of an annoyance because it drops you anywhere on the map. Yeah, so they're working their way out. Needs power over here. So we're actually going to set all of these for I've had them working. Are you even connected? You know what? You're not even connected. No, not that. That's one. Because that would help really get supplies over into this area here, too, making it a bit faster. I didn't even realize that wasn't connected. Now it helps shoot resources over to this point here instead of having to go all the way through that area there. Again, we still haven't done a whole lot of road upgrades because as things are not as needed, the roads themselves will be torn down if we lose mines and things like that. So there really isn't a whole point in doing a whole lot of road upgrades for a very long time until things actually, you know, turn around and are set in stone kind of where things are placed. Also doesn't feel like it's going by very fast, but I don't know, that's just because we've done so much that it's taking a lot longer for the computer to process, but that's just my guess on that. Yeah, we're back down into a waiting game, basically. Waiting for something to happen, which by the looks of it, we're almost there to our research. We'll probably hit that here in the next minute or so, which is good. Yeah, that's about everything we have off. I think we can find. I'm glad that we have so many fission plants, because that is just holding our power up so well. I mean, look at the... There's our nitrate extractor. Now, we did see that we needed some type of defense. We're also going to need the doppel shield there, which I don't know if that's going to be the defense we need or not. I'm pretty sure that is, though. And of course, we're going to need, you know, various plant life. But let's go ahead and we'll jump in researching that. I also think we still needed our space elevator. Okay, so there's our nitrate extractor. Let's go ahead and throw down a couple of those, so we can start producing. Oh, that actually requires nitrate. Where is that? Interesting. I didn't know there was actual deposits that we had to find. Okay, so there's nitrate there. But no. Okay, so yeah, it will auto snap to what ones we can find. So now it's just finding where. Okay, so there's one there. A couple over here. Just to the one at the moment. I figured this was another one of those things where you take the chemicals and it refines it, but no, this is actual extractor. Put out nitrate itself. One way, a couple way up here. Oh, a bunch way up there actually. Ooh. All in flood zones though. I'd be worried about doing those. Grab one there. We'll throw one more down. Ooh, we even have a couple thermal plants up here. We'll have to grab those. So yeah, looks like we'll have 3 extractors then for the time being. Though we do have our availability to unlock sectors, but we're unfortunately out of spaceports at the time being, because we are building. We've got the one spaceport being, or space elevator being built here, which that's getting close to done, hopefully. Yeah, that's going to start at least getting our extraction for nitrate ourselves. Let's go ahead. Okay, so that's already got, by the looks of it, it's already got the uranium. Now it's just waiting on the steel and, or no, aluminum and steel plates. But it looks like they are getting that taken care of. Oh, there's a hyper, oh no, that's a scanner. Almost got that one mistaken. Almost, I called it. We are climbing on our O2, which is fine. We're not in the danger zone as of yet. We're seeing a couple of fires pop up, but nothing drastic at this moment. Nothing that our repair drones can't handle already. Our scanners have connected here, and there's nothing except for a couple of aluminum mines. I was just kind of waiting at this point. Okay, we do have our power supplies up here. Now, hopefully, they'll get the hyperloop up soon. We're already up to a quarter of our space 5, which is good. There is our CO2, or our nuclear carbonate extractor, which is putting out... Did I make the wrong one? I made the wrong one. That's putting out CO2. That's no. That's not what we want. That's depleted. So I goofed. I goofed big time. I put down three plants that we didn't need. I don't remember where the other two are. Yeah. I'll find them eventually, but I know that we got N2. That's what we need. I think then. Okay, yeah, it's calling for those right there. Those we can find.
We have reached a new frontier in space technology. These last projects are massive and worthy undertakings.
Yeah, the nitrate's what we need, not the CO2. I'm glad I caught that early on. Okay, this one can just be canceled. I don't recall where the third one is. I put 3 down, thinking it was the nitrate. Don't see the other ones now. Again, you're seeing a lot more. These mines are out. Yeah, we don't want to be putting more CO2 back in the atmosphere if we're trying to get rid of it. Ooh, those are a lot more needy though, which isn't too much of a surprise. Get that done. Come on, snap down. Might as well grab chemical plants as well. So yeah, there's our, yeah, it's taking our nitrate, making a nitrogen, which is good, that's what we need, and it's putting out 1/100th of a millibar, which isn't massive, but it's at least now going to produce a steady flow of it, and then we'll continue to get our import of it as well, which it's on its way currently. You know, that's apparently done 2 of its 12 launches. I need to bring up another spaceport then. Oh, I forgot we had this one over here too. Alright, let's take a look. Not much going on for you though. Come on, autosave. Okay, so it looks like we can at least grab bunch more iron. Water. Connect them to the worker hub, and then they need power. I think they've got fission over here. Nope, not by the looks of it. Also needs another maintenance facility, which we'll put there. Those 2 down. Cover those areas. Now where's that? That's all the way out here. Oof, that's a long way to go. We'll see if we can work our way over to this one. I can't guarantee it, but we can try. I'm seeing a bit of a drop in our CO2. Our nitrogen is slowly climbing, but our oxygen's way outpacing it right now. And you know, it's outpacing it because we still have what oxygen producers in the plant life and whatnot producing it. So we could, If we could find some more of that nitrate, which we need that one, we can find more of it to put down. It would help offset that. I don't see any more of it, which is kind of depressing. Oh wait, there's one right here. I was just having to get out to it. Might as well go ahead then. Grab these other two mines. Connect it via worker hub, maintenance facility, and then we can do that. We'll start working on connecting this bottom half, apparently. Give us another nitrate right there. Oh, we lost one to the ocean. Not a whole lot of nitrate overall. So I think a lot of it's just going to be having it produced for us off-world and then bringing it in. I think it's going to be our best bet. Because we just don't have a... Oh! We have a bigger supply than I thought. We have a whole bunch right here. There we go. That's going to help. Okay, pendant scrap. We want pendant scrap. Okay, that makes me feel better. 3 more. 3 more is going to be a big help. We are seeing a steady decline on our carbon, which is nice. So the oxygen is what's going to be battling us. Environment out. And we are finished with... Interesting, the worker hub isn't getting power. Oh! Right in between a spot. That's impressive. Okay, so we're gonna connect that one there. We're gonna connect that one there. Now we'll connect both of them out and we'll create that bridge between these two networks. Now this is still working off primarily, I think, solar, but we do have... Actually, no, this one should be fission, because we do have a bunch of uranium deposits there. I do see, I think, another... we can grab... Nope, too close. Oh, well. So we at least have the 6 now. Our carbon dioxide is below 100 millibars, which is good. Oxygen one's going to be the pain, I think. We are putting a whole lot out still. Well, not a whole lot, but enough to where it's continuing to climb, even as we're bringing in the various nitrogen to the atmosphere. That will continue to drop as we go, I think. There's our current... Gathering resources again. Interesting. We're up to 3 launches on the space elevator. I wonder what that does as opposed to... Because, I mean, maybe it's a elevator per section? Maybe? Did also want to go ahead and throw out another spaceport if we could. That way we can start doing the rest of our exploration, open up the last of our sectors. Oh, wait, that's... Okay, now that's the one we shut down. I think we had gotten all of them, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If anything, though, they're being outclassed right now. There's nothing putting out a whole bunch of CO2 for the time being. Yeah, our oxygen is still climbing rapidly. We're seeing a drop. We're getting down on our CO2, but that oxygen is going to be the pain. Let's get these priority. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We are hooked up on our hyperloop, which is good. Okay, there's research. So yeah, we are getting there. We've gotten started. There's our next on the spaceport, and then we need our magnetic shield here to block solar radiation. We'll jump on that next. Ooh, now we seem to have power issues over here, this one. So that being the case, let's also... throw that down. We'll throw 3 vision down. This one, no, this one does not have a bunch of thermal within range. But we can still go ahead and get them down at least. Okay, yeah, we definitely need the power so we can get the nitrogen going. Got a few going up for the time being, but until they get the power taken care of, kind of stuck on that. And we definitely need those up to help combat the oxygen that's continuing to climb. We're up to 46% now for our oxygen, so trying to combat that is going to be our biggest issue. Down to almost 20% on our CO2. I just kind of waiting on power there. I do wish our main hub had more nitrogen, because I know then we'd be able to really get to those quick. Oh, this area doesn't even have a maintenance hub. Not at all. That's no good. Didn't even notice that one was missing. Yeah, that doesn't even have any structural integrity. So that's the priority on that. And 20% CO2. We're getting there. Wrong keys. Hopefully that gets up repaired pretty quick. And overall, we're sitting pretty high up on our items. We've got pretty well everything we need. Right now, it's just getting our extractors here up. It's primarily just getting the goods we need for them. Which, with them being connected via the hyperloop, we don't have to worry so much about resources. 4 years for that shield. Oh boy. Do we have our other spaceport? Looks like we do. So, see about getting the last of these sectors unlocked. Because once we get the sectors unlocked, then we'll be able to actually go out and build into them a bit easier. Those don't have power. Oh, that's right. I was going. These are stuck with solar panel for the time being. I don't think this area has fission yet. Silicon mine that's out. Well, they could grab a bunch of thermal, which wouldn't be bad. Overall, this area here is just kind of stinky. Even in regards to chemical, I mean, there's just nothing there. Overall, this area is just not that great. Everything is all too spread out. Nice little valley here, and that was it. Whole bunch we can connect up right there, though. That's not too bad. We'll get that started. Just get everything. Alright, so we are climbing on our nitrogen now that we have our 3 extra ones up. Out of silicone, out of water. I want to see if we can remove some things. Actually, we can go ahead and scrap that scanner there so that we can get that one as well. I just want to get that steel mine too. We'll go ahead and put a cut in here. We've made a bit of progress, not a whole lot, but we've gotten a bit farther. We're almost down to where we need to be for our CO2, but we're still fighting on oxygen itself, which is depressing, but we can at least keep trying at it. Hopefully we can start out matching it and bring it back down quickly, but we'll see what we can do on our next episode. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be alerted for new videos, which we're currently posting daily, Monday through Friday, usually between this and Surviving the Aftermath. We're also streaming on Sundays, Final Fantasy XIV with Lord and Ares for Sundays on our weekly stream. Be sure to check that out as well. Thanks again for watching, and welcome to the Vortex.